A look at the big picture and where everything is coming from. The bulk of this heavier rainfall is going to slide on off to the north. It'll weaken a little bit during the overnight hours, but we are going to get some rain. Carry an umbrella. You will need it at some point during the day, most likely by around the dinner hour coming up for Tuesday. A couple of stray sprinkles move through around the noon hour. Otherwise, lots of cloud cover earlier in the day, and then we clear it off. But by 11 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, this is about when the rain starts moving on in. Now, it's moved into the peninsula, but it's nothing big into the eastern shore. 2/100ths, 1/100th, a tenth of an inch, even toward the Richmond area, not that much. And not that much added to it by 3 in the afternoon. But then we hit around 5 o'clock and we start seeing things pick on up. Over the south side, there hasn't been all that much at all. And then we add some rainfall into the region, anywhere between 2/10 of an inch all the way up to about 3/4 of an inch of rainfall into the region. And thereafter, we don't add all that much to it either during the later evening hours. That's gone really by 11 o'clock coming up for Tuesday night. Now, we'll show you when all that moves on in. Overnight, things are quiet. Temperatures only drop into the upper 50s. 7 o'clock in the morning, there's rain to our west. 11 o'clock, remember I showed you when it was going to start? Yep, we're likely to see some rainfall toward the peninsula. We move on into the afternoon. It's moved off for the most part into the region at 3 o'clock. And we'll likely, in between some of these bouts of rain, likely to see our temperatures pop up to around 75, 80 degrees during the afternoon. But then by 5 o'clock, yep, some rain, showers, even some rumbles of thunder into the area coming up at 5 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, and by 7 o'clock, it's showing signs of pushing on out to sea. Secondary cool, well, not secondary, the primary cool front well behind the rainfall, and it'll cool things off for the day coming up on Wednesday. Wednesday, we're likely to see highs into the low 60s, so that is cooler after seeing 75, 80 on Tuesday. Wednesday, it'll be into the 60s, low 60s, and then Thursday, likely only into the 50s through the area. Friday, though, back up there, but we are looking at some more rainfall, even better chance of rain moving on into the region Friday late in the day, on into Friday night, on into Saturday morning, but then it moves on off, and we'll see some cooler air coming in for the day on Sunday. Overnight, not dropping all that much, around 58, 59, lots of cloud cover moves on in, but the rain holds off until around 11 o'clock, noon hour. We'll see high temperatures into the upper 70s through the region, and even a rumble or two of thunder by 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening coming up for tomorrow. 60 degrees on Wednesday, Thursday cooler, and then back into the 60s with a very good chance of rain by Friday into early Saturday.